Good morning, Brent Lowe, Superintendent of Butts County Schools, coming to you with my second Fireside chat, and actually recording this on day one of school. So this is August 1st, 2024, first day for our students to report back. I want to first say I appreciate you giving us the opportunity to have your kids in our building again for one more school year. It's just an awesome start, an awesome feeling as an educator to have kids back in the school. There's an excitement around the first day of school, even though some of the kids will act like they are not excited about being back. They really are. They get them in the building, they get to see their friends, they get to see their teachers, and they get to see people throughout the school who truly care about them and truly love them. From your bus drivers that pick them up, school nutrition people who are feeding them, and then the support staff and the front office staff and everybody in the school, and then of course the teachers and administration of the school. So a big shout out goes to all of the staff and all the parents really for giving us the opportunity to teach your kids and pour into them what we deem is important and what we feel like they need to be successful community members. I also want to talk to you a little bit about the milestone test that came out. The Department of Ed did a release last Friday. We put it on our social media, so you may have already read about it. But what I want to do is kind of explain a little bit. Just be very brief. It won't be a very long fireside chat at all. But just to let you know, every year at the end of the school year, we take the Georgia Milestone Test. Grades 3 through 8 take what is known as the end of grade test, and then the high school take the end of course test. And we call them in education, we have to put acronym with them, so we say EOC and EOG. So if I say that in here, that's what I'm talking about. EOC, of course, is end of course, and EOG is end of grade. The state requires us to take these tests at the grade levels I mentioned earlier, and this year, grades 3 through 5, they took ELA and math, and then in 5th grade, they also took a science. And then in grades 6 through 8, they took ELA and math, and then in 8th grade, they took science, social studies, and then if they were taking an advanced class, like a high school physical science class, they had to take that test as well. And then when you get to high school, you've got American Lit, Biology, U.S. History, and Algebra 1. Now, anything that I'm talking about today, just know that our math scores will not be out until later in the fall. That's any of end of the course or end of grade math, because the state changed the standards, so those numbers, it takes them a little bit longer to vet those tests, so we won't have any outcome. Every student that takes one of these tests will score a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. And that stands for, number 1 is a beginning, number 2 is developing, 3 is proficient, and 4 is distinguished. So we in Butts County are really focusing at the district level on 3s and 4s. Now, of course, as you get to your school level and you get into your classroom levels, they break it down. And the idea behind this is if you want to make level 1 performers from last year, so they performed a level 1 last year, we want to move them up to a level 2. If they performed a level 2 last year, you move them up to a level 3, and then you live in the 3 and 4 range. Okay, you try to get them to distinguish, but a proficient learner is kind of the sweet spot. That's where you shoot for. That being said, as a district level, we are looking at proficient and above, so 3s and 4s. In the 11 tests that we have received scores on across from grades 3 up to U.S. History and Bio at the high school, Butts County students increased their levels of proficient and above in 9 of the 11 tests. Okay, so that means that we have more kids scoring proficient and above from top to bottom in 9 of the 11 tests. The 2 that we aren't, we've already started doing started having some conversation with the principals on what are some root causes, not excuses, root causes. We're trying to figure out what we can do different to address those students. But I really wanted to take this time to let everybody understand a little bit about the Georgia milestone, but also to say I'm very proud of my staff. I'm very proud of the students. The teachers are doing more now than we've ever asked them to do. But it's changing the culture throughout the system. And just proud of everybody who's worked hard. This is not just a measurement of the classes that have taken these tests. You got the third grade scores are actually a reflection of everybody that's worked up through third grade, pre-K through third, and then any of your other classes feed on each other. So this is a group effort. We appreciate the hard work that everybody has put into this, and as long as we keep this up, we will definitely grow together and succeed together as a system. Thank you.